back to Tiana's colouring creations. So today I'm going to do part 2 of my finished pages. I apologise for the lighting, it's really gloomy today. I have put the torch on my phone, so hopefully it'll be okay. Although I'll probably refilm this maybe if it's really bad, but I can maybe try and edit the lighting in editing, so we'll just see how it goes. So yeah, so this is I'm going to show you my Molly Harrison finished pages. I'll start with PDFs first of all. So a lot of these were freebie pages that I got from her Facebook page when I was waiting for the first book I got from her. So these are quite early ones. So this one was with fine liners, really cheap pencils, like no brand pencils that just had hardly any pigment in them whatsoever. And you probably can't even see, but the backgrounds are very light blue. But it's not really showing up on the camera. I mean, I can only just really see it in front of me anyway. So that's that one. I'm not going to take them out the wallet because it will just take more time. Sorry, I was trying to... So then there's this one, which was another early one. This again was fine liners and the cheap pencils. And then this one is a later one that I just realised my little... Sorry, I'm trying to move that out the way. Sorry, one second. Okay, sorry, that's a little bit better. So this one was a Patreon page from her Patreon. I'm not signed up to it at the moment as I had to stop due to financial reasons, but hopefully I want to like re-sign back up again if I can. So so this was with Polychromos, and I think I used a pen. I think I used the Tombow pen, the black Tombow marker for the sky. There's white Posca, I think, and there's some silver gel pen there, or is it? I think it's a glitter pen actually. And the fence is a metallic marker, but that's not really showing through the wallet. And a neon yellow for the pumpkin. But yeah, I really like how that one came out. Sorry. And then this one was a later one, but still quite early now. I can't remember what I used for it though. Yeah, no, I don't remember, sorry, but it was pencils of some kind. Possibly the Suddy style pencils, maybe? I can't remember. And there's some gel pen on her hat for the moon and the stars. And this one was WH Smith pencils and soft pastel. And I think there's a little bit of glitter gel pen on her wings. I don't know if that's going to show through, but I outlined her wings with a black glitter gel pen. And yeah, I really like that one. And these were both quite early ones, again, cheap pencils and fine liners, although this one's got no fine liner on it. So again, early ones, don't say too much about them, they're mostly the same. I printed out quite a few of them just to keep me going whilst I waited for my book. This was my first attempt at that picture. So yeah, you can see the difference. And I did colour it again in the book that it's in. So that was like in the middle of this one and the last one I just showed. And I do have it again in the big book of Fairies, so it'd be interesting to see how I colour it now. So, yeah. This one was with cheap watercolour paints. And I think I used some, there's some metallic gel pen on it. Yeah. And that was WH Smith pencils, I think. I can't remember what this one was. This was one of my first attempts at Grayscale. The last one here is WH Smith pencils as well. So yeah, that's all my like early-ish, those are the PDF ones anyway. I will just pause the video and tidy up things a minute. Okay, so first of all, I've got these two, and I completely finished both these books. So I'm not going to go in depth with what I use. I'm just going to sort of flip through quickly, but if anyone is interested in a like more in-depth flip through of both of these, then I'm more than happy to do that. So I'll start with Whimsical World because I finished that one first. So I'll just go through quickly. So I started it in July 2016 and I finished it on the 9th of January 2018. So over 2 years. I think a lot of the early ones I use, oh, I've actually written it down. WH Smith pencils and gel pens. This is also the same, so a lot of these will be that, and I think you use the, yeah, it's the same. This one's got soft pastels. Yeah, it's a lot of the same stuff. I think that one's got some gel pen on the stars there. And it's got some gel pen. Some pens as well. This one was polychromos, and then I used Neo Colour 2 for the background. Again, I'll do a more detailed one if people are interested. So study style pencils, fine liners. This was a later one with polychromos. This was the first page I did. I kind of regret adding the nose and the mouth, but oh well. This one was a later one. That was a later one, but with really rubbishy pencils, but it's alright. I do have like silent flip throughs of both books, so if you wanted to see those, and then maybe I can do one where I go in more depth about them if people would like that. So that's the last one in there, so that's Whimsical World. And then the other one is Magical Fairies, which was the second book I got. I think it might have been the first one actually that I bought from Molly Harrison, and then Whimsical World was like the second one. So this one I started again in July 2016 and I finished it in June 2019. So again, WH Smith pencils and things like that. So watercolour pencils, soft pastels, and polychromos for later ones. I think I used I think it was eyeshadow for the background here. Possibly. I don't know. I have written, it may have been, I don't know, soft pastels or eyeshadow. You can tell which ones I did later on when I was trying to finish it, like this one. This one I had a little bit of an accident with the water brush when I was doing the background, and it went over the pen, but oh well, it's fine. This one was a later one, but I decided to use WH Smith pencils to kind of challenge myself to see what I could do with them like later on. This one I used Spectrum Noir Colour Blend pencils for the Fairy. This was a very early one, as you can tell with the pale pencils, and I did have a thing about using oil pastels at one point. I might try them again actually. I love this one, this is one of my favourites. I love the colours of her outfit, really pretty. And even though this is an earlier one, I really love this one. It's one of my favourites. This was with Arteza pencils. I think that was the first page I did with Artezas. I love this one. And I think, yeah, there's some shiny, I don't know, it might be paint on her wings. It's pretty. Yeah, this one's got glitter glue on her wings. Yeah. I love this one as well. That one's got shiny, I think it's the Gansai Tambi paint on the moon. Oh, that's got paint as well. The moon there. So yeah, so that's the 2 books I finished. Again, I'll do a more in-depth flip through at some point. So then we got Whimsical Winter Wonderland. I have to keep it like that. That light's not helping. So this, I don't know if it was WH with pencils, or polychromos. It might have been polychromos, and then there's gel pen on the snowflakes and on her hair. Very lovely little reindeer. I think it was watercolour pencil for the background. So that's that one. And then I did this one as shimmery eyeshadow for the background and glitter gel pen. And I think this was, yeah, it was WH Smith pencils. I can tell from the way I've shaded her face. And I added a little Christmas hat to the cap. This one's a whip. WH, no. Arabic Dura watercolour pencils. I'm going to try and finish that this year. Have I done any? I think I've got one more in here. Yeah, let me get this one. This is Polychromos, soft pastel background, and there's gel pen. Yeah, and it's cute. And I think that's everything in here. Yeah, that's it for that one. So this is Whimsical World 2, and I think I've done one in here. There's Halloweeny ones in here I could do. Oh, I've done 2, okay. So this one, see, it keeps doing a glare, like, I don't know, sorry. I will try and edit it to make it a bit better. So this was WH with pencils, watercolour pencils. I think it's soft pastel for the background, and there's some glitter gel pen on the hearts and on her headdress, and metallic one as well. Yeah, I think she's really cute. And sorry, I've got one more in here somewhere. This one. This was... The background's all shimmery. I must have used eyeshadow then. Shimmery. I don't know if it's going to pick up. So there's watercolour pencils. Yeah, I don't know. Why is it so shimmery? I must have used something glittery when I did this. But yeah, so there's that one. Then I've got the Enchanted Fairy, which is a Grayscale book, and I've done one in here, which is this one, and I used watercolour pencils, and there's some glitter gel pen on her sword and on the little armband thing she's got on her necklace. No, sorry, the clasp for her cloak. I'm not 100% happy with this. I still struggle with Grayscale, but this one's alright, I suppose. It's just trying to find the right kind of like mediums to use. So I really love this one, but I don't want to touch it until I'm more confident with Grayscale. So that's that one. Then I've got Mystical. This was one of the first ones as well. So this is... Well, this was the second one of this page that I did, and I used WH Smith pencils, and there's some silver gel pen. I really love this one, even though it's early, But yeah, it's one of my favourites. So, and there's some fine liner for her eyes and lips. Sorry, I haven't tagged these. Then I've got this one. I use mostly WH Smith pencils, and there's some gel pen as you can see around. I like outlined the flowers and stuff. I started her skin with a purple pen, as you can see there. But then it ran out about here, and I was panicking because I don't know how to fix it, because I didn't have another pen. So I ended up using an oil pastel, and I kind of like the effect. So this is obviously, it was a different shade of purple to the pen. So the like lighter parts is the pen, and then the darker bits the oil pastel. But I kind of like it, and I gave her silver eyes, so she's a bit scary in a sort of mystical way. But yeah, I really like that one. And this one's fine liners, the cheap pencils, and oil pastels. There is no gel pen. I would love to colour this one again. I might, if I finish this book, I might get another copy just to, I don't know. It's one of my favourites. This one was WH Smith pencils, and there's a gold pen on the moon and little bits of like for accents on the dragon. Just speed up a little bit, sorry. This was oil pastels. There's some metallic pen and pens, and yeah. WH Smith pencils, soft pastels, and some glitter gel pen for that one. This was all WH Smith pencils and some pens for a little bit. I really like that one. This one's one of my favourites. This is another page I'd probably want to colour again. It's WH Smith pencils and some gel pen. This background took forever. It's all pencil. But yeah, no, I really like this one. This one was oil pastel, WH Smith pencils, and there's some silver gel pen. Really like this one as well. I kind of like that I just went all messy for the background. So like these days I'm like, oh no, it's messy. But I kind of like that one. And this one was fine liners and like cheap pens and very cheap pencils. So yeah, so that's that one. Then I've got fantasy art colouring book, and I've done at least a couple in here. I should have marked these really. Okay, I've done more in here than I thought. So I did this one. This is WH with pencils, soft pastel, and there's some gold gel pen. Move that out of the way now. So yeah, so it's that one. Then this one, you saw that I'd already coloured this in the other book. So this was the first one I did. It's WH with pencils, it's gold gel pen, and yeah, I really like that one as well. And this one, I think I used Marco Raffines for this, and soft pastel, and there's some white gel pen. And that might be it, possibly, but I will, yeah, that's it. So that's that one. Then I've got Fantasy and Fairy Tale Colouring Book in Grayscale, and I have done one in here. I'm not overly happy with this, but it's because I sorry. Where's it gone? Why, how has the whole page disappeared? Right, sorry. This was with Arteza pencils, and I literally just straight coloured it. I still don't know. It's me still struggling with Grayscale. Yeah, I don't know. I used some white pen to add dots, but I think the dots were already there. I just added the pen. I don't know. It's alright, I suppose. There are some really nice images in here. but I don't want to. Yeah, I need to get better at Grayscale. Then this is another Grayscale book. This is Fairies and Mermaids. And this was, I think this was the first Grayscale one I got. So, that's this one. I use all WH Smith pencils and like soft pastel and gel pen. It's alright. Yes. Yeah. I think I just straight coloured it most of the time. This one I used watercolour pencils on and WH Smith pencils, and I don't think there's any glitter gel pen. But yeah, that one's alright. Again, actually I think I used Faber-Castell Polychromos, the open stock ones I had for her skin. Then the rest was WH Smith pencils, I think. Yeah. I just find that my colourings come out really pale. This one I used eyeshadow for the background, so it's all shimmery. And I think it was WH Smith pencils as well. Bit of white gel pen. Did I go past one? Yes. Sorry. This one I just used Crayola Super Tips. So, yeah. Again, There's WH Smith pencils again, probably, and eyeshadow. Yeah, so that's all for that one. This one is Fairies, Dragons, and Unicorns. And I did this one. This was like I did this about, I think it was like a 4-year gap between when I coloured the freebie version and this one. So, there's glitter gel pen, and this is Albrecht Dürer pencils and Faber-Castell Polychromos. I really love this one. That's so cool. That's that one. Then this one. This was WH Smith pencils and soft pastel. I try to go with colours I don't normally use. I mean, I use purple a lot, but like the orange and stuff, I don't really. I haven't done a whole lot in here, I think. Oh yeah. This one was all watercolour pencils and some Posca. And then this is an early one, but it's one of my favourites. It's my Rainbow Dragon. I love this one. Okay, it's WH Smith pencils and soft pastels. I really like that one. So that's that one. Then I've got Holiday Colouring Fun. I haven't done a whole lot in here. This is WH Smith pencils, soft pastel, and there's glitter on her wings and on the holly. Yeah, I like that one. And this early one. This one was with Polychromos, and there's glitter glue on the background, which is soft pastel. I think I used a metallic pen for, I don't know what I used for the moon, but yeah, I like that one. Is that everything? Yeah. This was Polychromos. She's got very shiny tights on. I used the marker to base the present, and yeah, I like that one. Yeah, I think that might, yeah, that's it for that one. Then I got Whimsical Halloween. This is one of my favourites. I really want to complete this one, and then maybe I could treat myself to the, like, another spooky cute one, which was her second one. So this was in my completed pages video for September. It's watercolour pencils, Polychromos, and Cosmic Shimmer Lunar Paste, which is really pretty. That's that one. Then this was the early one, soft pastels, WH Smith pencils, and glitter gel pen. Sorry, I'm gonna have to, it's my phone only films for a certain amount of time, but I should be okay. So including this, I've only got 3 books. There's only 2 more books after this. I'm sure I've done more in here. Maybe I might be getting confused with the Whimsical World book, like the first one, because there's some Halloweeny ones in there. So this was all pens and a watercolour pencil for the grass and the sky. Yeah, really like her. And that's all I've done in there. I've swear I had more, but as I said, I probably was getting confused with the first Whimsical World book. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. Sorry if you can hear the rain. So this is the first Halloween colouring book by her. And this one was W.H. Smith pencils and soft pastel, and I did this for a challenge in the Molly Harrison Facebook group, where we had to colour it like grayscale and then have one other colour besides the like black and grey. So I chose orange as it was Halloween-y colour. And I really like how that one came out. I might try that kind of thing again, actually. It was quite fun. I definitely want to try and revisit this and the Whimsical Halloween book for October, so hopefully you'll see some pages. Again, I thought I'd done more in here, as Halloween's my favourite kind of like theme to colour, but apparently not. This was W.H. Smith pencils and soft pastel, and there's some gel pen, and I did a purple cat because why not? He's so cute. This is the one I was thinking of. Okay, so sorry. This is Faber-Castell poly. No, I didn't have them when I did this. It's W.H. Smith pencil. Sorry, soft pastels, and there's glitter gel pen for stars. I added, and I did this. I tried to do Glinda and the Wicked Witch of the West. But I think when I did this, I'd read the book Wicked. And I kind of felt a bit sorry for Elphaba, so I gave her ruby slippers, so she's got them. But yeah, I like the little bats as well, they're cute. So yeah, I like that one. Then this one was W.H. Smith pencils as well, and soft pastels. It's just a quick one, and that is all for that one. And the last book is Fairies and Fantasy. This was again quite an early one. And I'd quite like to complete this one as well, but we'll see. This one, well, originally I started this one. I did this one with cheap pencils and fine liners, but then when I got my W.H. Smith pencils, I decided to come back to it and kind of enhance it. So I went over it, so that's why it now looks quite, like the colours are deeper, and it just... yeah, it just looks a lot better than it did because it was really pale and just, yeah. So I really like it now. It's that one. Keep an eye on the time. This was W.H. Smith pencils and a little bit of gel pen. I really like this one. And I can do this one again, I believe. I think it's in the fairy book. There's books I'm not going to show because I haven't coloured in them yet. This again was W.H. Smith pencils and gel pen. Molly Harrison's one of my favourite artists, so I've got quite a few of her books. This was, I think that was soft pastel and W.H. Smith pencil and fine liner for her hair. I really like. I think I used Marco metallic pencils actually. And this one it's eyeshadow and W.H. Smith pencils and some gel pen, and I think that no, there's this one. This was W.H. Smith pencils and pens. So, and I believe that is everything. So yeah, that is all my Molly Harrison books and what I've coloured in them as of now. So yeah, I think next I might do my Hannah Lynn books. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next part. Bye bye.